So this is a string crossing exercise that I used to do in early on in my career. It was given to me by my second violin teacher, who's really kind of my first violin teacher, because the first one was a bit short-lived. Okay, so she's really my first main teacher, and she had me do these all the time. I just did them every single lesson. The first thing we did was the string crossing exercise, and she would change them every week. Okay, so thinking back, I was thinking this is probably one of the things that really gave me a firm foundation in my bow technique. So first thing is we just play all the strings in order and back. Okay, so this is like the really slow full bow version. Just like everything you do, we should do it the opposite way. So we're going to start up bow. Pick up the tempo. Don't worry about using the whole bow. Just go like medium fast. So we'll try that one. And then we should do the reverse. So start up bow. Keep in the same part of the bow in the middle, and I try to keep it uniform with the same size as well. And then what we could do then is do the same thing at the tip and same thing at the frog. I'll show you a little bit. How keen your ear is, but that there was one string crossing that was a bit messy and noisy. It was going from the D string to the A string, so you always want to listen very carefully to be sure that you're upholding a nice high standard of quality. We'll try the frog one, which is definitely different, right? Also do the reverse, the up, starting up, okay? And then let's try the frog. Probably go a little bit more towards the frog, and then again do the reverse, start up bow. Now I kind of just made those up on the spot right now, but you can just vary it however creatively you'd like. The ones I really remember from my childhood that actually my teacher assigned to me are the slurring combos. So what you could do is slur the whole thing, right, which is very interesting actually. Avoid is doing the like octagon sides thing where you're very jerky, right? You want to just keep everything, you're on the G level but you're dropping, and then you get to the D level but you're dropping, so everything is connected. And then the other thing is that I'm trying to keep everything 1/4, right? Every string gets a quarter bow, and then I'm just trying to keep an even sound. So then you do the opposite, right? Up bow. Interesting because everything feels very different when it's reversed. Then you can do 2 slurred and 2 separate. Okay, we'll go back to the middle of the bow. just listening very carefully, make sure everything's uniform. I'm speeding through these just so I can show you all the possibilities, but just take one and do it for a long time, maybe days, maybe weeks, maybe two at a time, right? So then we have to do the reverse of that, which is up bow. Okay, so 2 slur, 2 separate. I'm not really going into the technical aspect, like how to do the string crossings properly and all that. Hopefully you have a good technique, and if you find these are challenging, it's probably because something in your bow arm is not working correctly. So you can go and watch my playlist. I have a playlist of everything that's like right arm oriented, so you can go check that out. And I do talk about string crossings and what different ways there are to do string crossings, and hopefully I talk about when to choose which one. So when is the appropriate time to use a certain muscle, right, for certain string crossings. So that's all going to be in here. But generally, since we're going so rapidly from G to E and back and forth, we're going to be using the large muscles. So the hinge is the shoulder and the entire arm is going. Okay, so so if you want to know more of that, I want to keep this video a bit shorter so you can go check out some of the other ones. So where were we now? So we could do 2 separate and then 2 slurred, so that's the reverse, right? Sorry, I should be in the middle. All right, oops, I kind of made a mistake there. So that's 2 separate, 2 slurred. Then we should do the up bow version of that, starting up. I don't know how keen your ear is, but there was another place where I had a bit of a noisy string crossing. It was going from A to D. Often that's where you're going to find it. The D and the A are harder as far as keeping everything clean and knowing what levels you're on. Then you can move the slur to the middle 2 notes. So you go separate, slur, and then separate. So we're going to go 1 down bow and then up on those 2 and then down on that one, and then same thing on the way back. Messy one where I was going from D to A. Hopefully you heard that. So the sharper your ear is, the better player you're going to be. So use this opportunity to listen to your string crossing, how clean they are. And then we should do did we do the reverse, starting up bow? That's just to get you started. And if I see that you're enjoying this video, leave a comment or like it, and I can do a part 2 and show you more combinations, or you can get creative yourself and try it yourself.